All right, let's continue on against the Green Bay Packers. NFL 2020 playoff picture. Where are we? We're currently the 5th seed, so if everything were to hold, we would play the Green Bay Packers in their building, which is not ideal. Not ideal. I'd much rather play like Carolina, even though they smoked us. I'd much rather play Dallas or Philadelphia for that matter. So let's see what we can do. We have a breakout player here. Romeo Okwara. Let's see what we can do for him. Hold the Packers to less than 100 rushing yards, or get Romeo Okwara. I don't even think Romeo Okwara is a starter. I believe he's like old. He doesn't even start for me. I'm pretty sure. I guess he does now because he's 25 years old. I guess he has some skills. We'll try to get him involved. He's taken on a bigger role now that what's his name, Trey Flowers is hurt. He's done for the next 2 weeks. So we can try to get Romeo Okwara a little bit involved here. We have Okuda. Finally has his superstar ability revealed, which is bench press. Pretty good ability considering we do play a lot of man coverage. So let's see what we can do. Last time we played the Packers, we lost. Took the L, but now it's the end of the season. It's any man's game, and we'll see what we can do now that we have all of our players healthy, except for, of course, Trey Flowers. We have all our offensive players healthy.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for
If we win this game, we'll be in the lead for the division going into the final leg of the season. We need to play a clean game. No turnovers.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last.
Such an ugly stat line. I've had a couple games where I've thrown 3 picks. I think I even had one where I threw 4. I could be wrong on that though. See what we can do against this defense.
I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers.
They're blitzing.
40,000 yards passed in his career last year before a back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost
Atta boy.
games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Not bad, not bad.
A little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's
Okay,
going to need
looks
here
like they are in
down the
man.
stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time.
Our offensive mindset is going to continue what it's been. We're going to run first, pass second.
What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously,
I believe they're in cover 3.
You know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down. It's Johnson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 40.
Kenny Clark came into the league as one of the youngest.
Yep, they were in cover 3.
To be drafted. He's now one of the unsung leaders.
They're blitzing.
Went to the Pro Bowl for the first time after the 2019 season.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
I don't know why I hit triangle. I completely threw it to the wrong guy. I got nervous. I don't know what I did. I'm going to go for it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they
I should be able to get it.
in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Oh, thank goodness. Kenny Clark almost messed my stuff up.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off.
That was risky.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on
No risk it, no biscuit, right?
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week: 14 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And a rushing title's definitely within sight. So the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want
I think they're in man.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Well, they had a gain of 1, then 2, and now 3. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well.
Allison's going deep.
Down. From the 50, it's Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
Attaboy. That's a good play. I'm liking that play.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield.
Okay, they're in man.
With something else. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Zadarius Smith, for pushing me right in the back, propelling me forward a couple extra yards. I appreciate that.
Really good completion.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Kind of tempted to run up the middle. Gonna have to double Kenny. But, I mean, there's no linebackers in the middle of the field.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't
Good start. Good start.
Itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice
Now we're actually going to have to stop Aaron Rodgers
into everything that they're doing.
and Green Bay on all Madden difficulty, which is not easy. Not easy by any stretch. And Aaron Jones is good too, oh, by the way. Let's try to get Aquara his...
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Well, that's not a good start.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Last time they ran all over us.
For Jones last week, 17 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek.
High form pro.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Steelers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll grab a
It's just difficult to get him on the ground before he gets his yardage, you know? Gun.
A top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Turn into a shootout, and that means
Get him into a third down and short.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's complete to Lewis. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Rodgers now on first down. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before.
I guess our defense did not get the memo that Mercedes Lewis still plays in the NFL.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they'll keep on the ground.
Oh, come on, D. Tackle. Get to the ball. Swarm the ball. Like nobody is near the ball.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Packers nothing.
I form again. Our run defense has been trash today.
Here's Jones.
There we go.
He'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Somebody made a play.
Dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Come here.
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
All right, all they did was run verticals. That's all they did. Now, holding them to 3 is great for us.
On 1st and 10, Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the
There we go. Nice little inside cut. Move those chains.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up for the 2nd and 3.
All right, let's go wide. I don't know why they have him as the mic.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Okay, I don't know if I like this look. I might have to change it up. There's a lot of people by that line of scrimmage.
On first down, it's
Yep.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the
Nothing.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain,
Looks like they're in
2nd and
man.
10.
I wonder who's got Swift.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. They'll find Swift.
Go!
Backfield. And he is finally out of bounds.
Kenny Galladay should have blocked number 24, but that was a nice play.
The catch and run, 43 yards.
Whew, that was pretty.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they
He ran right around. There was 2 players. He just ran around them.
Defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run.
1
That means the offense has
and
to
number
find
20 ran right
ways to put
past
the
him.
ball in the hands of their
Kenny's got to throw a block on number 24.
Let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour.
Let's go formation, gun.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Okay, Kenny Clark is out.
One more time with Swift. And
No.
he will push his way forward down to about the 3.
It's not going to get it done. If I can just get a field goal,
2 straight shots
if I'm being honest, I will be fine with it.
go to the air.
Just because
Possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're
as long as we don't turn the ball over, I'm actually satisfied with it.
think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
There we go.
Can he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown.
Of course he got in. Nobody even touched him.
DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Kenny Clark wanted to get me, though.
Start for him. 2
Oh, he
runs
dove.
for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
He dove at me and completely missed.
Band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Okay, if we can hold him to another field goal, that's a win. If we can completely make them punt, then that would be awesome. But we'll see what happens.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And they get him
Whoa,
down
that was
before he takes it across the 40-yard
that was risky.
line.
I form slot.
Like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Now they're moving it. But if we can bow our necks down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
Get him.
multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The improv on the scramble there gets.
If Danny Shelton was just a little bit more athletic.
Inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating
yeah.
plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Nope.
Gets this to his running
No,
back,
sir.
Aaron Jones.
Lost 2 yards.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanket into field with coverage.
No.
Forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly.
He shanked it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Okay, now if I can go down and at least get a field goal.
But here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're shifting. They're shifting now.
On 2nd down, Swift. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got.
I really don't want to give them time to come back.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw.
I'm going to wind the clock down here. Maybe hike it at 10 seconds.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their time.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't give them because they have 3 timeouts. So
24 seconds to go in this first half. Stafford on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J.
There we go.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
well, we're going to get a field goal.
We'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Oh, yeah. 5 yards, baby.
Swift, the ball carrier. Kenny Clark in on the stop.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway.
What a perfect first half. You could not have scripted a better first half for our team.
So a big
We are playing.
have to get him into this.
I'm just going to sim to the next quarter. We are playing good football right now. To be up 17-3 against the Packers, oof. Oh, called timeout. That caught us in a shift.
Stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's
Caught
just
us in
their
a
first,
shift.
So 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And up to the 35 before
Every time I get the ball, I'm going to be pounding clock, milking clock. So anytime they run the ball, they're just going to be doing themselves a disservice.
They'll run it with Jones. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit
Pistol.
to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's not much yardage there.
That look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw.
That's not going to get it done.
That's to his running back, complete. He lost 2 and it brings up 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever
I don't know what that play was, but that is not going to get it done. Oh, wrong button. Let's go shoot clock mode here. Got to protect the lead.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, hoo. I ran right. He ran right around the edge too. He has great acceleration.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
That's right.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
There we go. Good run. Good run.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the
Okay, now I got to be careful because Kenny Clark's going to go right towards the middle.
From the gun, here's Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man.
Yep, this is one of those long drives that milks out half a quarter.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about
Oh, had that cutback lane
cuts
too.
towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the
Got nobody in the middle.
They've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 20.
Yep, they can't stop us.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Yep.
15 yards for the